Hi, my name is Cooney, and I am a 4L student here at McGeorge School of Law. I am in the evening program, and I chose McGeorge because of its location, because it's at the center of Sacramento, which is the center of California and politics, and which led me actually to take the courses leading me to the concentration in capital lawyering. And in that concentration, we focus a lot on law and policy, on different ways we can make society better in an institutional sense, but while involving the law. It also benefits my day job. I work as an environmental advocate. I focus on environmental policy and climate change, budgetary issues within the state legislature. And since joining the cohort here at McGeorge, my advocacy has gotten so much better. My ability to synthesize arguments and really hone in on messaging has vastly improved. Corresponding with my acceptance to McGeorge, I also got a job offer at the California State Legislature in the Senate, and I worked for Senator Bradford. And I really had to decide whether I was going to pursue a full-time career here at McGeorge or whether I was going to take advantage of the part-time opportunity. And I decided, why not have both? Why not have a career that's also enhanced by my legal education? So just the ability to access evening classes that I could jet across town right after I get out of work and sit for class for 3 hours a week. It really made it accessible for me while still getting that same quality education. Having a law degree has really prepared me with some of the institutional knowledge as far as framework, forming statutes, forming policy ideas, and having that JD and just the vast knowledge and lessons that you learn from that improved my oral advocacy. It's enhanced my ability to synthesize information and really take a deep dive into politics and policy in ways that I would not have outside of a law school environment. Yeah, the last 3 years I have had the lucky opportunity to have amazing professors, Professor Nicole Cox, Professor Alana Matthews, Professor Adrian Carpenter, and of course the director of the capital lawyering program, Professor Molenberg. And these powerful women have really shaped how I hope to impact policy and the law and politics. They've really led me to understand that I can have a firm hand in guiding those conversations, that I am empowered to speak for the communities I represent and really craft forward a future that has everyone in mind in the law. And I think that's just their commitment to not only making sure we understand the material that comes with law school, but the added social benefit of taking certain positions when they're not always the right position, and taking a deep dive into some of our histories that have not always benefited all communities, and then working together to reimagine not only a legal system that works for everyone, but policy and government that can be guided by some of those principles that those powerful women here at McGeorge have just ingrained in me and empowered me to really want to shape the future for everyone. Yeah, if you are interested in coming to McGeorge, taking part of any of our certificate programs like capital lawyering or trial advocacy, I definitely recommend meeting with our admissions advisors, connecting with current students, and just hearing what it's really like on that day-to-day student life. I think that it's easy to get wrapped up in some of the pomp and circumstance of law school, and for a lot of folks that can be a barrier. They feel like they don't belong, they feel like they can't be a part of the legal world. But what I found is McGeorge is very inclusive. The courses are not as much of a barrier as you might think. It's very doable, but I totally recommend getting in touch with existing faculty or students just to get a general idea of what it'll be like. Because there is a place for so many different types of students with everything from theater backgrounds to dance backgrounds, even economics backgrounds. There's a place for everyone. It's just finding that niche that works best for you. I am currently the Justice or President of Phi Alpha Delta here at McGeorge School of Law. I recently served as Vice President for Lambda Law Students Association, and I'm in my second year serving on the BOLSA board, the Black Law Students Association. And being part of those organizations really gave me a better sense of community here at McGeorge. I found different student systems that were set up to make sure that I was going to succeed, whether that was assisting with giving me outlines or notes, or teaching me the proper framework of my arguments during oral arguments. Just having those support systems, and McGeorge has so many different orgs that people can get involved with and find your small McGeorge community that can help your success as you continue through legal education. Being ranked number 3 in government and policy really adds interest, and for us as students, it's amazing to see that our courses are not only fantastic to us, but they're actually ranked and accredited at such a high and competitive level. I think it energized the students that are here, and I think that it'll be a great motivator for other folks to take a peek at the great work we're doing in our clinics here at McGeorge and around the Sacramento community. Our students are from the lobbyist world, they're working in government, or they have an interest in it. And being in Sacramento, we really have the opportunity to jump straight from the classroom into those roles. And in particular to the capital lawyering program, they pair you with different organizations. They have so many opportunities for you to get involved and get hands-on experience in lobbying and advocacy and government outreach, even within agencies here in Sacramento. So that's what makes it really unique and attractive for us as students and for future students. I have a double concentration in trial and appellate advocacy and also capital lawyering. And surprisingly, they work in coordination with each other. The oral advocacy skills I've gained through the trial ad program and understanding some of the courtroom dynamics has really empowered me in my day job as an advocate, and the capital lawyering concentration and some of those government policy courses has given me a much better grasp of how to appropriately and effectively impact policy. So I have these 2 great concentrations where I'm getting to pull the best parts out of not only being a lawyer, but also understanding law and policy. And it's made me a better advocate, and in many ways prepared me to not only run for office, but do the work that I'm doing now in environmental advocacy and statewide climate change policy. So I was involved in the Moot Court program, and within that program, it gave me access to a network of alumni who not only enhanced my ability to advocate in those oral advocacy settings, but also gave me opportunities to network and get to know some of the careers that they have. What initially drew me here was attending school at Sacramento State University. That's where I did my undergrad. I knew I wanted to focus on government and policy, and I knew Sacramento was the place to be. So when I was thinking of, what are my next steps after I graduate undergrad? Where do I want to go? Do I want to immediately join the workforce? Do I want to pursue some sort of graduate school? And McGeorge stood out to me. 1, because it had a part-time program, and 2, because it was a nationally ranked school. It had great faculty. It had a firm hold within the community, and I knew that I would be able to not only enhance my educational skills, but also have a trajectory into several careers, and I knew McGeorge would help me find out what was best for me. The one thing that I was pleased to find out here at McGeorge is how supportive the faculty can be, not only in supporting me as a student educationally and academically, but also in my off-campus pursuits, for job internships, for scholarships, for opportunities in the community. So many professors have really stepped up and gone above and beyond to uplift me as an individual in my education and career.